All right, Ken Orange Theory Trader back with you with another video, just following up on the midweek reversal analysis that we did yesterday. So let's take a look and see what we got. Um, Real quick, remember as a reminder for short midweek reversals, what we like to see, pardon, is for price to go above Tuesday's high and then close back inside of it. So the market isn't quite closed just yet, but it's about to be. So here we go. This is Monday, Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. So New Zealand yen looks good. It did poke above Wednesday's high. Looks like it's going to close back inside of it. I did not take this trade, so but it looks good. So it could be go down for the rest of the week, but we'll see. This is the trade that I did take, and my entries up there. So far, right now, it's not. It's not. It did go below this range, but it has not closed back inside of it just yet for the day. Again, market doesn't close for another 23 minutes, so it may or may not do so. But this is the trade that I'm actually in. I did enter up here. I'll explain more on why I did that a little later, but typically I do like to enter when price does close right here above the or right at the day high. A little bit of an advanced entry strategy there, but I did want to experiment something, but see how it would work on midweek reversals specifically. But I'll get into that at a later time. But for now, I am short Aussie yen. Let's go through the rest. New Zealand. This trade just did not. It looks like it's going to close up here. It did create a good high of the week here. And again, just because it doesn't close inside the prior day's high doesn't mean it's not going to go down for the rest of the week. It just didn't fit the criteria. So this one it just is. So, but it's not worth following up on unless it just tanks in the next 20 minutes. But I don't see that happening. For CAD Swiss, this one did not even get above the high. So this could be the continued high of the week, or it just it didn't do much of anything today. It's just a doji, so it's indecision. Could go either way. We don't know. So remember, when we make our biases, this is just what we think is going to happen, but we don't know if price is going to go up here or not. We have no clue. CAD yen, this was perfect. I wish I would have took this trade, but I was focused on Australian and New Zealand. That's what occupied most of my time. This was textbook. This is great. I wish I would have taken this trade here. The best entry would have been at oh no, I do 15-minute trades on midweek reversals. Entry looked like it was late last night, and I don't really trade. No, I'm sorry, London session. So this would have been good right about here. Could have had a 15 pip stop loss outside of the range. And I would expect price to continue to the downside. I do hold midweek reversals overnight. Typically, I'd like to be out by Thursday, but yeah, this would have been a good trade had I been taking it during London session. So that one, this is the exact price action I like to see. So that looks good. Okay, we'll reset that. So that's the price action you want to see for a short, though. All right, so there we go. That closing down there looks awesome. Let's keep going. Euro didn't even reach the high, so nothing to do there. Dollar CAD did not even reach the high, nothing to do there. This is another good one, reached above the high, closed back inside. The dollar did have news today, so I was kind of cautious on taking anything around there. But as you can see, it did work out. Best entry would have been at 345, right in there. So yeah, that would have been a decent trade. So if we're gonna wait, obviously, but I didn't take this trade. But this is the exact price action I like to see. So that one looked good. And then dollar. Oh yeah, this is another. This is perfect. Picture perfect. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Right in there. Let me drop down to a lower time frame and see. Best entry on dollar. Yeah, looks like all the dollars spiked up during London and then just tanked. Yeah, that is gorgeous. Look at that. Like right in there. If you wanted to chance it, you could have put stop loss above the high right there. I mean, that already hit 50 pips. So, and still going. So, we'll see how that goes. But that's right. That is awesome. That's good price action. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, and it's closing inside Tuesday's range. So, that is lovely. So those are all the shorts. Now we take a look at the longs. Euro dollar pretty much did the same thing. Just for the sake of time, I'm not going to drop down anymore, but I mean, I think you get the point. Price, again, it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Price poked below prior day low, closing up. That's what we like to see. Anticipating more move to the upside. Pound did the same thing. Didn't have much time here. Poked right below. Went above it. Awesome. New Zealand. New Zealand did not reach the prior low of day. So there's just no trade there. Aussie CAD, same thing. It did not go to the low, so there is no trade based on the midweek reversal criteria. CAD did. It did reach below the low, closed up here. This looks really good because it looks like it might close above the weekly open. So that is awesome. We love to see that. And this did not reach the prior day low, so there's no trade there. Pound Swiss also did not reach the prior day low, so there is no trade there. I'm going to take a quick look at CAD because of this, the implied strength of this close here. Best entry on this one would have been at right here. Again, this is the 15-minute chart. Once it spiked this low here and closed back inside, entry could have been right here on this candle's open. This was at 3:30, so it looks like London was the best session to trade for the day. It already hit 50 pips. That is awesome. And based on this entry right now, that's 131 pips. Look at that. That is 1 to 13 with a 10 pip stop loss. I missed that one, but there it was right there, clear as crystal. All right, so there we go. That's the midweek reversal. So that's Wednesday. Wednesday is the best trading day, of course, for midweek reversals. However, tomorrow I'm going to be back on doing the regular 5 to 9 or 1 to 5 patterns to finish out the week. I am holding Aussie yen short. I do believe it's going to continue down, but we'll see what happens. And but that's it. So those are all the pairs that were outlined. And that's it. So appreciate you watching. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.